Earlier we heard from former Coronation Street star Kevin Kennedy as he opened up to us about his battle with alcoholism.
Well, Kevin's back now alongside agony aunt Deidre Sanders, and they're going to take your calls on the subject. We've got lots to get through, so we're straight to Dom. Hi, Dom.
Hello there.
Hi. So you've been out of rehab for a couple of days, and how are you feeling?
I've been struggling, to be perfectly honest with you, over the last couple of days because in rehab you're safe and you're surrounded by people of like mind that understand your problems and your situations.
Yeah.
I've battled with alcoholism throughout my adult life. I'm 44. But when you come out of rehab and the safety net goes from underneath you and the bubbles burst, I've come home to sit in the seat where everything happened, and for the last 2 nights, spending the last 2 nights at home, I've really, really struggled, and I don't feel that I've got the support. I don't know where to search for the support. I've really found the last 2 days really hard to cope with and deal with.
The seat that everything happened?
Yeah.
OK, so there are other underlying issues here?
Yeah.
Pardon me?
I shouldn't have come back home. It was a set of circumstances. When I left rehab, I thought I was going to get some support from my family, but that sort of didn't happen. I feel that they're ignorant to my problems, and that hasn't helped. Okay. I thought I was going to get a bit more support than I've got when I came out, but unfortunately that didn't happen.
Yeah.
So I found myself back in the same chair, ruminating over the same problems,
yeah,
and wondering what to do.
I can really sympathise, because I'd imagine it's all the sort of pressures and the family you grew out of, which probably will have helped you get into drinking in the first place, and now you're back in the place. 2 things I'd suggest. I don't know how you feel about Alcoholics Anonymous, but, you know, that's exactly what they are there for and are brilliant at helping people through. You go to the meetings, you've got other people who completely know how you're feeling. They've been there, they'll understand. You've got ongoing support, you've got someone to turn to at any time. So I think really give them a go, because I think it's really important. And also look at maybe getting some other counselling. I'm sure you'll have covered lots of stuff in rehab, but whatever those underlying issues are, you know, they're clearly still there for you, and you need to get help with those. So whether it means going back to your GP and saying, you know, I've had the rehab, I really need some counselling to deal with what's going on for me underneath. And I think with that sort of 2-pronged attack, hopefully, you know, hang on in there. You know, we're all with you.
It's got to be difficult, I would
very
have thought.
hard.
I mean, I know so... You know, so obviously little about this, but if you don't have the support of your
you need
family...
to get that support. And he's also returned to the scene of the crime. So, Dom, you know, firstly, you know, well done. You've gone through rehab, and you've got to remember, you know, you're not morally corrupt. You know, you're not a bad person. You've been ill. And if you've been ill, you know, they don't just send you away and hope you get better. You've got to seek out that help now. You've got to speak to other people who know exactly where you've come from and what you've been through. You've got to speak to other recoveryans, as I call them. You've got to seek them out. I'm sure there's going to be messages, numbers at the end of the show where you can ring up.
Yeah, on our website.
On the website, just ring them up, and you know, you've got to talk about this. This is the answer. It's communication. You've got to talk to other people who know exactly how you feel at the moment.
Which also, you know, well done for doing it with us.
Yes.
Absolutely.
That's a great step as well, isn't
definitely.
it?
Great courage.
Definitely.
Great courage to pick up the phone, and you picked up the phone today, so please pick up the phone again.
Dom, stay on the line, because although there are all of those numbers on our website, we'll put every bit of help we possibly can. Stay on the phone, and we'll make sure that you get them personally as well, Dom. Okay?
Okay. Thank you so much for your help.
All right, mate. Thank you very much indeed.
Mate.